Hey gang, Ronan here. Welcome on back to the Cade in, I believe, episode 41 of our playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. We are, as far as I can tell, at pretty much the very tail end of the game. If you've been joining along, which I hope you have over the past couple of weeks, we've managed to get through all of the Great Lords. We beat the Bed of Chaos, we beat Seath the Scaleless, and 2 episodes ago we beat Nito the Grave Lord, and now we are, again, as best I can tell, free to move to the end of the game. But before we do, one of the things that we picked up when we were down in the Tomb of the Giants was an item that I'm pretty sure, if we got it any sooner, would break the game. And that is this, the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring. And this ring, if you are not familiar with it, what it does is it gives you a boost to the amount of souls you get for every enemy you beat. And it is proportional. It's not a huge boost, but for instance, one of the things that I did to test it out was I did a whole heap and heck of a lot of farming over the last couple of hours, obviously off camera because I didn't want to bore you guys, to see just how much of a kick it gave me. And I've been able to accumulate the better part of 400,000 souls that I was able to use to start tinkering around to figure out what else I can do before I end the game. And one of the things I also did was I went through and I started improving some of the weapons I had in my inventory going to the blacksmith. And in doing so, I discovered what having all the previous boss souls in my inventory can be used for. So if you haven't played this game and you come in here to modify equipment, if you have your if you have items that are at plus 10, which you have to start out with Andre the Blacksmith over in the Undead Parish, and what he will do is he will bump them up to plus 5, and then he has the ability to move them forward from there to plus 6. And then you can go to plus 10, and I believe you can go all the way to plus 15 if you've got the pieces to do so. But here's the big thing. You slide over to this slot, basically, and now you're looking at what you can turn into utilizing the boss souls that I've accumulated. So in this case, I have the ability to create the Great Sword of Artorias using the Soul of Sif. And I can do that with either the Long Sword at plus 10 or my Balder Side Sword at plus 10. I also have the ability to make the Abyss Great Sword, provided I have the Soul of Artorias, who I haven't fought yet, or the Great Lord's Great Sword if you fight this, if you get the Soul of Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Now I know who Gwyn is because I met his daughter up topside here in the Cathedral of Anor Londo, and he is, best I can tell, the final boss in the game. So we can get his sword once we beat him. Then you go down further, and I was trying to figure out what other weapons I can develop, and I put the Aido, which is basically a fancy katana, to plus 10, and using the Soul of Quelaag, I can make what's called the Chaos Blade, which does sound quite spicy. I can also make the Golem Axe, thanks to the core of the Iron Golem. I could also, if I had Smo's soul from the battle with him and Ornstein, I could make Smo's hammer, which, considering I have the Black Knight Great Axe, that's awesome enough. But being able to make Smo's hammer, I can only imagine what sort of damage that thing can do when it's fully decked out. That's about the only thing I can think of shorter than Havel's club that can just annihilate anything in front of it. But then we also have the Moonlight Butterfly Horn, which we would have gotten from when we beat the Moonlight Butterfly. And speaking of Ornstein, we can get his spear now that we've got his soul. And because we Gwendolyn in an optional boss battle, we can make, I believe, his bow, which is called the Dark Moon Bow. So as you see, as long as we've got these souls and 5,000 normal souls available, we can choose to make whatever we want out of here. Now, I'm assuming we can only do it once. So, for the purposes of gits and shiggles, what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make the Great Sword of Artorias using the Soul of Sif. I'm going to make the Chaos Blade using the Soul of Quelaag. I'm not going to worry about the Golem Axe, because I don't really have need for an axe. I'm not going to worry about the Moonlight Butterfly Horn, but I am going to make the Dragon Slayer Spear, because, I mean, Ornstein is just cool. Not that I've used spears that much. And I could turn my longbow into the Dark Moon Bow, which gives me magic and normal damage, and I think I'm going to do that as well. Now the question is, can I improve these items? And I can. And it's because if I have Demon Tie Nut, I can improve the Great Sword of Artorias. I can... Yep, Demon Tie Nut will work on the Chaos Blade. It'll work on the Dragon Slayer Spear. And it will work on the Dark Moon Bow. So the question becomes, are there any of these that I want to be able to boost? But it's also, I should see whether or not is there any I can use. See, the Chaos Blade requires 16 strength, 14 dex, so I could definitely use that. Its durability is only 120, which makes sense because it's a katana. Okay. And then what else here? Where's the Great Sword? The Dragon Slayer Spear. I need 24 dex to go with 24 strength. And it does lightning damage, which makes sense for being Ornstein's weapon of choice. The Dark Moon Bow, I need 7 strength, 16 dex, and 16, I believe that's faith. So I'm not able to use that. And where is the Great Sword of Artorias? Because I know I had it here. Where are you? There you are. And this one I can't use either because I need 18 faith, and I think that's also intelligence I need over there. Yeah. So it would be, I don't have enough faith and I don't have enough intelligence by a long way to use this sword. So you could argue that I wasted those souls being able to have them, but I mean, they're mine to lose, and I'm okay with that. So, what we will do is, now that we've gone and figured out how that all works, I do have a bunch of souls to burn, and then one of the things I did while I was going around farming souls was I kind of did one last overall sweep through pretty much all of Lordran to see if there was anything I'd missed. And it turns out, I think I did. And I'm not entirely sure what it is, but we're going to head that way here in a minute. Once I head on up the lift. We shall visit this bonfire. But before I do, one thing I also want to be able to do is, now that we have gone through and consumed a whole bunch of the boss souls, the ones that I have left, and I have a whole bunch of these ones I still need to chew on, I'm going to eat these and see how much of a boost they give me. So the Moonlight Butterfly was 1200. That's not a lot, and that doesn't surprise me. That's not what I wanted to do. The Core of the Iron Golem. That's 12,000. That did not stink. Now, I'm surprised we can't make anything out of Priscilla's soul. She was in the Painted World of Ariandel, if I recall. She's another 12,000. So we're definitely going to be able to level up. Then I've got a whole bunch of ancillary souls that I need to eat. I know this makes for thrilling YouTube content, but this is one of these things you gotta get done if you're gonna be moving on to potentially the final part of anything. Best to get them done now than to totally forget about it. It's 15,000 more. And Soul of Hero. And we're at 127,000. So, let's level up really quick. Now, the fact that I have strength at 40, in going through and farming, a lot of the time I spent was here in Orlando going through the Silver Knights. And when I say going through them, I went through them. The other reason why I wanted to come through was it gave me ability, or gave me a chance to practice my parrying, which I had gotten pretty lax at. On a parry, the amount of damage I could do was sick. On a parry, I can do, near as makes no difference, 900 damage per hit. With a Black Knight plus 5 great sword. I haven't tried parrying with the axe, although I should try that at some point, just to see what that graphic is like. So, I don't need to worry about anything here, but to my point, so when you come over here to have equipment worked on, so Andre is the one who can boost everything up. So from here, he can even make my Balder Sword, my Battle Axe, and my Morning Star even beefier if I wanted to. I'm not going to worry about it at this stage, but if you're looking to be able to do this stuff, that's what you do. So we shall work our way down here, and actually, I could have gone, well, if I can go to the Valley of the Drakes, I could have rested there, but I don't think I can. I don't think that's what we can warp from, but either way, not a huge deal, because we are, come on, clock, work with me here. Yeah, we're 12 and a half minutes in. Make a sharp turn off the road. Try to avoid the mountain and do not go over the cliff. So we'll work our way down through the basin. Again, I could have gone from the Undead Berg down this way. If we go through the tower where we fought Havel, we come out here anyway, but 6 in one, half dozen the other. Not that big a deal. Drop down. Drop down. And we're going to go over where we fought the first Hydra. Now, we also went through the Great Hollow and Ash Lake, and we fought what turned out to be a second Hydra down there, which was not nearly as big of a chore. It was more tedious than anything. Just because that Hydra did not want to hold still. But I certainly remember when these guys were a lot tankier than they are now. Whoa! I was not expecting him to do that. The whiff. So I came down here because I was looking to see, again, if there was anything else. Also, there had been when we came down here the first time, there was a ladder over here that we will walk by, but I need to change rings first. Pardon me. Put the rusted iron ring back on. To navigate our way through the water. So this ladder, if you climb up it, it will take us all the way back up to where, when we go through the door that leads us to Sif and those guys that we fought, and there was a covenant we established with the the cat in the window. Basically, you go up that way, and that leads you to all that stuff. There was a couple of items that I missed. Mainly, there were smaller soul items and whatnot. Nothing major, but that's what's there. But what interested me was I came around here because, remember, there was a gold golem over here. And I was just like, I wonder if there's anything else. And when I came around this way, what I found was this. Now, I don't know what this is. This is two possibilities. This is either something that leads me to the end of the game, or it's something else. Now, there was an item here that I picked up, and it was actually the attire that was worn by, I believe her name was Dusk of Ulasil. She was the woman that we freed from the gold golem, and then we could summon her back here. Her gear was on that body right there. So, I am inclined, because it's here, and, I mean, it's either, again, going to lead us to the end of the game, or it's going to lead us somewhere else. So, let's just go for it. See what we find. Yeah! That's a big ugly bug. So something grabbed us and pulled us into whatever that is, and I don't think that was Gwen's hand, or at least I can't imagine it was. So this is, I think they just said this was called the Sanctuary Garden. Okay, well there's a bonfire and we've already walked into a gray door. Alrighty, well, we've got at least 10 minutes to go here, so what is on... Oh, we got a boss! And it's a chimera! An aggressive little sod. Alright, sunshine, where are you gonna go? I wonder if I can get its tail. It's got a scorpion's tail. I'm not thinking I want to be on the receiving end of that, whatever it is. Ow. Ooh, Guardian Tail. Okay. We could chop it off. Ow. Now I can take its horns off. That'd be great. Hold still, damn you. There. Almost took me out, but it took you out first. We got a Guardian Soul. Okay. And humanity. So we walked right into a boss fight. That wasn't fun. Well, we picked up a few more souls along the way. We should be able to level up with easily. Ulasil Sanctuary. And another bonfire. I think. Alright, dare I even think? Okay, you're an NPC mushroom.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come, but not intolerable? Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness, but Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Sure, why not?
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, something of a god. I shall assist, for I am one with the sword.
Oh, okay, so she is indeed all about magics and whatnot.
May the flame...
Okay, I'm going to level up really quick because I don't want to have a whole lot of souls sitting here like that one. And I think something else I'm going to do is I'm going to burn a couple of humanity since I got them. It's very much a smoking with you got them situation here. Why not? Let's kindle this puppy up all the way, because I don't know where I am, and I don't know what I'm walking into, so... resort to the old Boy Scout motto and be prepared. Alright, we've got about 7-8 minutes to get through this one, so let's head on this way and see what we find. Okay, there are, looks like men with rakes up the top, or pitchforks or something. There's quite a few of them. The Royal Wood. Okay, what else is around here? There's more guys over there. I'm not seeing any items or anything. Okay, so there's an item there, and there's an item up there. Alright. Well, I'll go grab that, because I can. This, I believe, is an elevator that has not elevated, so it's got to come up from somewhere. But what are you? Guardian Gauntlets. Which means if there's Guardian Gauntlets, there is most likely a Guardian Helmet, Guardian Armor, Guardian Pants, Guardian Shoes, the whole lot. Anything over here? No. There's an item there, and there's the one there. Okay. If I didn't know any better, I think there's a... yeah, there's a big guy right there with what looks like a hammer or something. I don't... oh, there's two of them. It would just be my luck that there'd be a chest or something in the middle of that. I don't think I want to mess with it at the moment, though. Yeah, whatever's over there, I think it can wait. Ooh, okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Because there's more of them. Alright, take out Rake Man first. Let's deal with El Gigante here. Oof, he hits quite a bit. I got Twinkling Titanite out of the deal, so I'm not going to argue with that. There's an item over here. Alright, out of the way, Peck. Vasaryu. Guardian leggings. So I have pants to go with my gloves. Moss clump, take that. And blood red clump. Okay. Anything else around here that I gotta check? No. Okay, let's run. Whoop, can we go up here? No, we can't. Well, that was pointless. Okay, we got an item there. Oh, God! No, not another one! Oh, and you give me stink eye. I don't know if I want to deal with you. Okay, if that's Arturius, request permission to wet myself. There's another giant up there. There's an item over there I think I missed. Whoop. I got some Titanite. Okay, now where? Okay. I don't think I want to fall down that hole. Item over there. Okay, this one may run a little long. That was not my intent. Gosh, great arrow. Ooh. Ooh, alright. And he has a little extra stake on that hammer. But I got him. No, and I do not need to be dragging his corpse along, thank you. Guardian armor. Okay, there was one item I thought I saw over here. Oh boy. There's another Tubby Butterman. Come on. Alright, I gotta find a way to get around him. Oh, back it up. Back it up. Alright, you go down and you go down hard. Pick up another Twinkling Titanite. Ooh, okay, there's a gap here. Oh, that always makes you tighten up a bit. Okay, there's the helm. So there's all these holes in the ground. Oh, there's an item back here. What is this? Elizabeth's mushroom. Okay, she's clearly missing something. Alright, I think I can go down this way. Yes, I can. Ugh. Alright, so there's an item over there. Take them down. Is there anything over here? Yes, there is. What are you? Soul of a Brave Warrior. Okay. I gotta find a bonfire quick. So I'm pretty sure we are way over time for this episode, which again was not my plan. Gold coin. So there's 1, 2 giants over there and 2 more lawnmowers. Is there a way around them? I wonder if I can go this way. Well, that's good because there's an item right here. What are you? Large soul of a proud knight. Okay. Then we got a crystal lizard. Oh, and you are running. No! That is what we refer to in the trades as bait, and I'm not falling for it. Not this late in the game. As long as I don't get them coming after me, I'm okay. Alright, we take this down. Dragon ahead. Which means there's either a dragon in there, unless it's over here. That looks like another elevator, which we can't take yet. Is there not a bonfire in here, though? I'd hope there would be a bonfire first. Oh, we have a gentleman over here. Okay, who are you and what do you want?
Snatched by a
Yes.
Yes, of course. We are both strangers in this, but at least...
What do you have? Oh, you have clumps and stuff. Okay. And you have arrows. Good to know.
So long.
Where can you take me? Oh, you take me back up here. Alright. Well, that's actually perfect because what I can do is use a homeward bone, go back to the bonfire, and call it good there, because I believe we are at... Yeah, we're 38 minutes, so... Alright, well... We know that we have a rather ginormous beastie to deal with in this part of this zone. And we have found a gray door. And a message that said dragon ahead. So... I guess if we go through that door, we're either fighting a dragon or we're fighting something else. But we'll find out. But so at this stage, I'm thinking, I don't know if this is DLC or if this is... I know there were 2 pieces of DLC that came with this game. We went through the first one. This might be the second one. But I think we'll have to explore further to find out for sure. But in the meantime, as always, if you've enjoyed the content, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and ring the bell to be notified of all the latest episodes that come out. We post new content each and every week as time allows, and I'm trying to get better at getting back into the regular flow of things. So apologies for the inconveniences in the early part of January. Be sure to follow us on social media through both Instagram and Threads at Ronan's Retrocade and spread the word about us so we can continue to grow our subscriber base and make this community bigger and better. And as always, my name is Ronan. It's been great to spend this time with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming, and we'll talk to you again in the next episode from this, wherever the heck we are. Bye.